Hello, this is Kristie Kennedy, owner of Queenfidence Global Image Consulting. I teach emerging leaders how to look the part, be the part, so they can get the part. We often allow our internal fears to keep us back from living a full life rich with limitless possibilities. I personally have overcome the fear of public speaking, and I now teach communicating with captivating confidence. Listen, the only thing holding you back is you. We can absolutely ascend from within and win. I want you to know that it's time to start owning your story, owning your success, owning your strength, owning what's possible. One of my clients recently came to me and he was having a difficult time really standing in his power as it related to his career choice. His family members didn't think it was a great choice for him. And I told him, you have to own your choice. It's your life, not their life. By the next session, he was saying, I am the weatherman. I'm the best in the Northwest. And it all started with a new belief that he didn't need someone's outside validation, that he could fully give himself permission to love the choice that he'd made. And that's what I'm talking about when I say own your story, own your choice. 6 years ago, when I was given a pink slip and I turned it into Queenfidence, it started with a thought. And I often say that we live by design, not default. Many individuals are on the default setting. They're just taking whatever life throws their way. But I began to design something different, something I never experienced before. And it was going to take time to actualize, but it started with a thought, because our thoughts, coupled with corresponding action, create what rapid results, creates phenomenal change in our lives and transformation that is very evident to outsiders looking in. And so I began to create vision boards around who I wanted to be, how I wanted to look, how I wanted to feel in the moments. 19 vision boards later, 6 vision books, 40 completed journals, 20 open right now, because this work doesn't stop because we attain a certain level of success. This work is lifelong, and it's us being dedicated and committed to our own personal growth and development. So it starts with you designing who you want to be. Next, you get to demonstrate. This is the embodiment of your bodacious beliefs. Before I started obtaining contracts with corporations, I remember saying out loud, I am the voice big brands trust. I am the voice big brands trust. I am the voice big brands trust. And do you know what I started attracting to me? Big brands. And I want you to know that your thoughts are so powerful that they are nothing to be played with, but everything to be utilized. So as you begin to demonstrate, you're walking your walk and you're talking your talk. Now you become the living message. And if anyone asks you to speak, you don't hesitate. You don't have to deal with imposter syndrome because you eat, breathe, sleep this. When we talk about communicating with captivating confidence, it's because it's oozing out of your pores. This is your passion. This is your life. My first vision book, I was so tired of attracting the wrong men in my life. And I began to design my ideal mate. If I were to marry, what would my husband be like? That's the power of creating from inside out. And I can tell you that I married him. He didn't show up overnight, but when he did show up, I recognized him because I was clear on what I desired. And it's the same thing. Whenever you communicate a message, be clear on what's that experience you want your listening audience to have. It is also going to be necessary to learn various ways of communicating. The way I communicate with young adults is going to be different than the way I communicate with my executive leaders. So that requires an adaptability. Are you flexible and are you fluid in your presentation styles? And once you get used to presenting in public, you're going to recognize that you're going to need an exorbitant amount of energy if they place you on the schedule, the agenda, after lunch. And oftentimes before and during breakfast. And so that's another piece of taking care of your body. If you're going to be a powerhouse communicator, it requires an exorbitant amount of energy. I'm talking out of this world stamina to be able to go extended periods of time, and don't even add when you're traveling. So if you're flying, you get into a hotel, you're in a new city, jet lag sets in, you still have to deliver 1,000% at a high level. And you may be on 2 hours of sleep. And so that's what I'm talking about when I say communicating with captivating confidence, because in those moments, your own internal dialogue may try to prevent you from delivering to the best of your ability. But individuals are paying to hear a powerful message, and you are going to have to deliver, especially if you collected the check. So we want to design who we desire to be. Then we want to design the experience. We're going to demonstrate it by living it out fully every single day. That way, it's authentic. If you cut me open, I'm going to bleed my message. And then lastly, after we've designed, we've demonstrated, embodied the message, we want to deliver it. There are many ways you can deliver the message, and I want you to find every single platform that you can put your voice on that resonates with you, that you can show up as your best self, your most energetic self, your most vibrant self, and let the world hear you roar. I am Kristie Kennedy, owner of Queenfidence Global Image Consulting. I have a 30-day free challenge to build your confidence up. It's a workbook, and in addition to that, weekly motivational messages talking about my journey through overcoming the fear of public speaking to standing on stages such as TEDx, writing for Thrive Global, and I had to overcome the fear of being seen and heard. Now that I am doing this work, I have more opportunities than I have time to entertain. So it's definitely worth you taking the risk, betting on you against all odds. There is nothing you cannot do when you dare, when you do, and when you believe.